Like, does much even need to be said about this game, this series, especially after the last 3 years for you guys?
No, and especially, for us, obviously, chances of a bowl game, very slim. We know this is kind of the last ride for us and with this team. And, it's something that we can continue this momentum we've had in the last few weeks, we can kind of continue that upward climb. And, this would be a great win to kind of cap off the year and send some momentum into the offseason for these guys.
What's the physical and emotional challenge when fewer day of practice coming off the emotional win? How do you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just got to move everything up a day. So yesterday we came in and did our early game plan stuff. And then today we had what usually would have been our Tuesday practice. So my mind's pretty messed up right now. I feel like it's Tuesday coming up for the press conference. But no, it's kind of got to move everything up a day and make sure you're spending any extra time you got recovering because you got that one less day. And it'll help, with Thanksgiving coming up. School will be out for some of those guys. So you'll have that much extra time to kind of get in the training room and do what you got to do to get ready.
I know they beat you you beat them as a redshirt, like you have not in the last 3 years when you've been on the field. How important is it to change that narrative in your final game?
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely something you think about. This is a great physical football team we played against these last few years, and it's always a challenge going up against these guys, and they're always going to give you their best shot. That's something you can count on. They're a really well coached team, so a win against them would be huge for this program for sure.
Did you talk to Shenander at all about his days at Iowa?
Yeah, I mean, we really haven't talked about it at length. We know his history and everything. I'm sure he's pretty fired up about it, but he's treated like any other week. He's definitely taking it like he should and like he always has. Just treating it like any other work week. But I'm sure he's pretty excited to kind of head back to his alma mater this weekend. Yeah, I mean, just with some depth issues we've had, Coach Dawson decided that'd be kind of a good idea to put me out there, and I've enjoyed it. I guess what people don't realize is a lot of the techniques and stuff are the same, and especially in the defense we play. So there's some different things you'll get, some different blocks. You'll end up on the perimeter a couple times with blitzes and stuff like that. But I've enjoyed it. It's always fun to kind of expand your game, especially when I've kind of been playing the zero the last couple seasons. It's been kind of a fun change for me.
Luke said that you would not watch the film from last year when you guys played Iowa and called it a nightmare.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that game?
Well, I just remember I was having a blast in the first quarter, and then Pyle took out my ankle. I had a really bad high ankle sprain. I couldn't finish the game, so I was out in the first quarter. Went in and got my ankle looked at, and I wasn't able to continue playing. So that was tough for me, especially with that some of those seniors we had last season. I love those guys. Still in contact with some of those guys like Chris Webber and Luke McNitt and some of those dudes. And it's you never want someone's senior day to end that way. And especially for me, not being able to be out there and do anything about it, that was kind of rough for me. But it's looking forward to this one, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You guys having a chance to go 5-1 the second half and go 6 in the first. Outside the record, is there that much different about this team right now than it was after 6 games?
I think so. I think that's kind of the way it should be. You should continually get better every week. Obviously, you can say some things about some of the games, the way they went. We could have done this or could have done that and came out on top of some of those early ones. But I'm just really impressed with the way that even at 0-6, guys weren't blinking. Guys were still confident, and they still wanted to win, and they definitely thought we were going to be able to make that bowl game and go bowl eligible. So the confidence in this team has continued to rise despite some really early struggles. It's been fun to kind of watch these guys deal with that adversity.
I don't know what your plans are after. I'm going to try to play the next level. Did you talk much about that this could be your last football game?
Yeah, I mean it is kind of crazy. That's a decision I'll make within the next couple weeks. That really hasn't. I've been trying to keep that off my mind. I'm kind of trying to give everything I have in these next 5 days. But yeah, it's but whatever the situation is, this is my last time wearing the Husker colors and the N on my helmet, and I'm definitely gonna cherish these memories forever. And I feel like it's something that's probably gonna hit me later on. It's kind of hard to take a look back and really say this is my last time, but it's I'm excited for it, and yeah, it's like I said, I'm sure it'll hit me down the road or next season when ball starts up again or whatever. So, but yeah.
You saw a picture of I think it was posted by Matt. You and Foster Cross embracing strong is it?
Yeah, I mean, he's, I love Coach Frost. You're right, just in 1 year, we feel like we're super close to him, feel like I've been around him forever. He's definitely just wrapped his arms around us, especially as a senior class, and, he's relied on us and we've relied on him to kind of help get this thing moving. And, it was just kind of great to see some dividends, especially against a really good team at home for senior day in that scene, and just the way the game was won, there's just a lot of emotions, and that was a great moment. It was kind of awesome giving a hug to all the seniors and seeing Coach Frost in the locker room. Yeah, that was awesome. That was definitely a moment I'll remember when I'm looking back at this years from now.
Anything else for Mick? Okay.
Thanks, guys.